Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Maru and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Maru's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. The little corrections and tons of motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction. And the little corrections that we give are a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Maru is going to come home with his very own training equipment. You're going to be taught how to use that properly, both inside your home and outside your home when he comes home on Monday. Now he is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Now, since he's going into a city environment, this is a very important exercise, and the command is Maru, heel. At this point, he has a job to do, and that is to stay focused on Rich's left leg, not forging ahead, not dragging him down the street, but walking nicely with him. And each time that Rich stops his feet, Maru has been taught to sit automatically without being told, to wait for his next command. So when you're walking in the city, he's right next to your left leg and paying attention to you if you see him looking up at Rich. Every once in a while, we do use a little piece of food as a motivator for him, but he's doing all this without food right now. And that is great. This is one of the exercises that I think a lot of my clients in New York are the most happy with, because there's so many distractions in the city when you're walking him. And you need him to be focused on you, not the other dogs, not other people. And walking nicely with you when you stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to someone on the street, he should be sitting and focused on you. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. This is a stationary exercise, so it is a one-word command, and you should practice this right in your house, as well as if you're at the park or you're out on the street. Your sit-stay helps to develop his self-control. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, and if you notice, Maru is able to hold that with Rich walking behind him, and he's going to leave him again in another sit-stay. And you really do need to practice with him, because he does have a very iffy temperament, as we know. Now this is the come on command. And the command is Maru, come, and then he comes in and sits rather than jumping on you. And everything that we're doing here with him is teaching him that you're in charge, that he's not the boss. He's learned to intimidate and to use that intimidation as a way to manipulate the situations. And this is teaching him that we're in charge, you're not in charge. You must walk with us nicely, you must sit when we stop, you must stay, you must come. And you see how focused he is on Rich, and that's what you want. You want him looking at you, paying attention to you. We have a lot of other things that we're going to be passing on information to you when Maru comes home. Amanda will have a whole packet for you of instructions. Because I do feel as though you can live successfully with him without having anyone get bitten, because we have lived with him successfully with no one getting bitten. Now Rich uses a lot of encouragement, talks him in. Good job, buddy. See, every once in a while, we don't give him a treat for every single thing he does well. We only give him a treat every once in a while to keep him motivated and to know that he's pleasing you and that this is all good. There kind of is an art form to dealing with a dog who will put his mouth on you if he's not happy. And we're going to be passing all of that information along to you. Now we have demonstrated for you Maru's heeling, his automatic sit, his sit, stay, and his come. These are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with Maru when he gets home. Amanda is going to sit with you and answer any questions that you may have so that he gets to stay in your home and is a good boy. Thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. We've enjoyed having him. He's been a good boy. He's put his best foot forward, and we will see you soon.